today's video presented by EA Game Changers. Hey everyone, it's Kristen and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. So for today's video, you guys, we are actually diving right in immediately to this overview. So I am going to be showcasing every single item, every single swatch of Build and Buy and Create a Sim. And I'm going to kind of break it down a little bit more about how the build feature works for tiny living. So as you guys are kind of going over and checking out all of the color swatches and items, this is actually a Hygge style. Now, I don't know if I'm saying that right. It is actually spelled H-Y-G-G-E, and I'm just kind of pronouncing it the same way they did on the live stream because I've actually never heard of that style before or that name of style. But honestly, you guys, I cannot wait to dive in to actually building with these little teeny tiny items. So you guys can sit back and check out all of the color swatches, and I'm gonna kind of just break down the list of like lot perks and all of that stuff, which of course I will be adding a little bit of that video in here as well. So how this is going to work, one really cool thing about this update or this game pack, we did get a little bit of a build update as well, that you're not going to need to go all the way to World Edit to change your venue type, which honestly was a little bit annoying if you had like a commercial lot or just some kind of like a public library or museum and you wanted to like switch it to a home lot. It just kind of was one of those things that was super annoying, having to like leave your whole build process to go out, change the venue, but you're now going to be able to do that right here in build mode. So the next thing that you guys are going to notice with this pack is when you actually choose the tiny residential lot, there's going to be this little counter underneath like where the bulldoze and the color swatch menu is that is going to be blue, and it actually just kind of keeps track of how many squares that you have been adding onto your build, just in case you kind of like lose track. It's just like a really easy feature, which I'm actually glad they added that. I never would have thought of putting it there, but it's just kind of a reminder of how far along in the build you are. So once you actually do choose the tiny home lot feature, that is also going to bring up 3 different tiers of your tiny home. So there is going to be the micro home, which is 34 squares. Then your, oh my gosh, I can't even find my paper. The next one is the tiny home that is actually going to be 64. And then the small home, I believe, which is 100 squares. Now, there also is a new feature when you are actually editing your lot type right beside the little home menu that you guys see in the top left corner that has the eye on it. But when you are actually choosing the residential type, there is this little stack beside it that you can click on, and it's the lot perks. So how this is going to work, which we're going to break it down again. So we have tier 1 micro home, tier 2 tiny home, and tier 3 small home. So the smallest tier of them is the micro home, and if you place this specific tier on your lot, the perks that you are going to get is cozy comforts. So this one is a little bit, closer to comfort. So you're going to be able to relax. Everything is twice as comfortable as it is generally. So you're going to have more of a comfort, one of those perks, mood perks. Then we also get, you get the touch skills increase at double the standard rate. We also have feeling fine all the time. So happy, inspired, and focus buffs at least or last twice as long. I'm trying to like read everything here. So we also, going back over, have the tier 2. This one is going to give us, you got the touch, skills increase at double the standard rate, cozy comfort, the same as tier 1, but we also have lighten the load. So using less space means using less energy, which means lower bills. Then we also have feeling fine all the time, happy, inspired, and focus buffs last twice as long. So then for the last tier, tier 3, which is the small home. So this is the biggest one that you can pick. So this one is like the 100 square. This one does only come with 2 lot perks because it is not the smallest of the 3. This one has lighten the load. Using less space means using less energy, which means lower bills and feeling fine from happy, inspired, and focused buffs last twice as long. So as you guys can see, kind of how it works is the smaller the space, the more I believe you also get like faster relationship and friendship, like your actual relationships increase twice as fast as well, which makes sense because we are in a tinier space. So now we are moving over into Create a Sim. Now, like I said, this is a stuff pack, so we're not going to have as much stuff to compare to like an expansion pack or a game pack, but I can say I do actually like this style of clothing. So we are starting with the women's selection. You guys know I love going over every single swatch. Now, one thing that I have noticed, the actual color swatches of the hair is different. So usually I feel like we have some much brighter color shades. We even haven't updated this like orange color is like a fire orange color, you guys. So I am definitely seeing a bunch of new color shades when it comes to the hair that we did get in this pack. So we have female, which actually got 4 new hair, and this pack is described as like a comfy family type of pack, which I feel like this is gonna really pull in with the DIY, like that arts and crafts and knitting pack that we are gonna get. Now I did want to mention, they did say on stream that of course all of these packs are made way in advance. I don't know how far in advance, but definitely quite a ways like this has already been done, so it doesn't actually they haven't got the results from the knitting pack before they started this one. But what I mean to say is this is actually pulling in a lot of knit textures in the clothing. So I feel like this is really going to fit with the community pack that we are still kind of voting on. Especially the shirt, like this yellow shirt, the style that has like, it's a white creamy shirt and it has like the lines on it. I want that in real life. So honestly, you guys, almost all of the shirts have that knitted texture. I love it. So the females do have 4 tops. I think they have 2 full bodies. And yeah, so female, of course, ended up getting a lot. Now, one thing that I did want to mention when it comes to children and toddler, the only thing that does come in this stuff pack for children and toddlers is hairstyles. So they do have the same hairstyles as the adults, so like the children and toddlers. I can say thank you to actually including toddlers, because I feel like when it comes for stuff packs especially, they are usually forgotten about. And as somebody who does 100 baby and family gameplay, I actually feel like toddlers are usually kind of forgotten about. So we do have those, and you guys are going to see at the end, they're actually really, really cute when it comes to toddlers. I think when it comes to Create a Sim, the toddler hairstyles are probably my favorite of them all. So this is kind of more like a corduroy, I think it's called cord or corduroy skirt, and then 2 pants. So this pant is actually universal, so you are going to see the same pant texture and like the patterns, I guess, over with the masculine as well. So moving over into masculine, they actually have 2 of the same hairstyles, or one of the same hairstyles of the female. The first one we are checking out, I don't think this one was for female, but I might be wrong. I'm trying to remember, but you guys can see at the top, I feel like it might just be me or like my screen color, but I am feeling like we have some updated colors. I do feel like the female and the male, the actual color swatches do differ. Now, when it comes to accessories, we have 3 new accessories. When it comes for males, they do have 1, the glasses, but the female, we did get the 1 new earring, or 1 new earring style, and the necklace. I'm not too fussy about, to be honest. And then males, we do get some pre-made outfits. So these are always super easy, and I did show off the female version for those as well. And the males actually get quite a few new shirts. Now, you guys, I feel like a lot of these shirts are gonna look really cool and adorable for elders. Like there's a couple, like the first and the last sweater for males. I think they would look so cute on like a grandfather. And now that I'm kind of thinking about it, I actually haven't played with an older male sim in like a year. Oh my gosh, because 100 Baby, we always have like older females, and I've just realized it's honestly been a minute since we've had a grandfather in game. But yeah, definitely one of those kind of cozy, comfy styles, and I mean, they definitely do look good on any age, especially the ones with like the layered looks and the jackets and all of that kind of stuff. But overall, you guys, I do really enjoy this pack. I love doing these overviews, so you guys can't check this out and say, nope, it's not for me, or I absolutely need to have this into my game. So I definitely will be starting to do a bunch of like tiny living homes and of course apartment renovations over the next week on my channel. You guys know every time we do get one of these new pack releases, my channel is like completely flooded out. So of course, make sure to let me know down in the comments what kind of builds would you guys like to see me do with all of the new furniture, because I cannot wait to sit down and get building with those as well. Yeah, that hairstyle, I don't think I'm going to use the braided one and the one with like the curls in the front that often. Those are probably my least favorite when it comes to the KrystinMyrieXo items. One thing I do wish we had some like comfier shoes that did come with this pack, or maybe just like some really easy makeup, maybe like a lippy or something like that to add in. And yes, our really cute toddlers with all 4 hair. But of course, make sure to give today's video a very, very big thumbs up. It always lets me know you guys did enjoy the overview, and this is for Tiny Living, which will be releasing worldwide this Tuesday. Of course, make sure to subscribe if you guys have not already, as I do post tons of Sims content every week here on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I'm gonna get to see you all next time. Bye guys!